gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Business. Representatives of Ferris State University. The President and stage dignitaries. Please stand for the singing of our national anthem. Feel free to join soloist Rachel Schumann. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight of the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. Good afternoon. Welcome to the commencement exercises of Ferris State University. We are delighted that you, the family and friends of our graduates, have come to witness this occasion, which celebrates their accomplishments. My name is Laura Dix. I am a faculty member in the marketing department in the College of Business. Carrying the symbolic mace and representing the Academic Senate is Maureen Heafy. Marshals representing faculty members are Abdullah Ferdowsi and Xiao Hu. Today's music is performed by the Brass Quintet from Mount Pleasant. The interpreter is Emily Baxter, and the ushers are members of the Ferris State University Student Alumni Gold Club. Please join me in thanking them for their assistance. Now allow me to present the stage dignitaries, who will rise as they are introduced. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been recognized. Representative for the Board of Trustees, Trustee Alicia M. Baker from Mount Clemens. President David L. Eisler. Honorary doctorate candidate Richard M. DeVos. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs Fritz J. Erickson. Distinguished teachers are selected by the Ferris faculty each year. This individual is recognized for his outstanding performance as a dedicated teacher and counselor of students. It is my privilege to introduce our 2012 Distinguished Teacher, Dr. Clifton V. Franklin. Academic Senate President Douglas L. Hainline. Vice President for Student Affairs, Daniel L. Burcham. Director of Alumni Relations, Jeremy J. Mishler. Trustee D. William Lakin from Clinton Township. Vice President for University Advancement and Marketing, Shelley L. Armstrong. Vice President for Extended and International Operations, Donald J. Green. Vice President for Diversity and Inclusion, David Pilgrim. Vice President for Administration and Finance, Jerry L. Scobie. Dean of the College of Business, David M. Nickel. Would you please join me in acknowledging them? Officially presiding over this commencement ceremony are members of the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University. Trustee Alicia Baker now brings you the board's greetings.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2012 May commencement ceremony. Ferris State University is one of Michigan's great public institutions of higher education. The Board of Trustees is comprised of citizens appointed by the governor with the advice and consent of the Senate of the Michigan Legislature. As mandated by the state of Michigan's Constitution, the board is charged with the responsibility of governing the university by setting policy that enhances not only the quality of education, but also the quality of life. Graduation epitomizes both. On behalf of the entire Board of Trustees, I extend best wishes to all of you being honored today, and a special congratulations to the May class of 2012. Go Bulldogs!
Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Fritz Erickson, will introduce the honorary doctorate candidate.
Good afternoon. We are honored today to recommend an individual who has a distinguished history of exemplary service to business and in his passion for the arts. We are proud to recognize Richard M. DeVos III.
I am pleased to share with you the resolution concerning our honorary doctorate candidate. Whereas, Rick DeVos, you are a social entrepreneur who is helping to redefine the powerful potential of civic events and entrepreneurship through heightened basic expectations, as well as empowering individuals' voices through technology. Whereas, your accomplishments include launching Art Prize, the public art competition in Grand Rapids that has generated global interest in Western Michigan, attracted thousands of people to Grand Rapids, while awarding significant prize money to artists and generating millions of dollars in visitor revenue for the area. Whereas, your work nurturing entrepreneurship includes establishing Momentum, a business accelerator for companies focused on web-based technologies, as well as starting 5x5 Night, which gives presenters the opportunity to share new ideas and projects with the chance to receive grant money to support their vision. Whereas, you help support nonprofit organizations through the Common.org, an online network connecting volunteers to groups that are a match for their skills and interest. And whereas, you are a native of Grand Rapids area and one of West Michigan's most indefatigable promoters, which includes being a board member of the Urban Institute for Contemporary Arts and the Grand Rapids Art Museum. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University offers to you its sincere gratitude and takes great pride in conferring upon you the honorary doctorate of business and industry with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining.
Richard M. DeVos III, Ferris State University is privileged to pay tribute to you today. By virtue of the laws of the state of Michigan and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Ferris State University, and with the sincere good wishes of the faculty and students of this university, I confer upon you the honorary degree, Doctor of Business and Industry, with all the rights and privileges therein. As a symbol of this recognition, we invest you with this doctoral hood. And present you with this diploma, Dr. DeVos. It's my honor to present to you the newest doctorate from Ferris State University, Dr. Rick DeVos.
Thank you, President Eisler and the Board of Trustees for those incredible, kind words and this amazing honor. My sister, who is in med school, and I have a bit of a traditional sibling rivalry, so it's been a lot of fun to remind her that I've actually won the race for doctor, and I didn't even have to deal with organic chemistry or cadavers. Today is an exciting day for all of you. It is so wonderful to see so many friends and family here in support. Thank you for all you've done to support and encourage these graduates in their journey to this day. So even though I just turned 30, when the changing first digit in your age officially enters the horrifying stage, I feel self-conscious in addressing graduates because I really wasn't there that long ago, and I'm going to hopefully keep using that line until I'm about 50. But I sort of have no choice because the truth is that I need you, that we need you. We need you to start things. Over the past few years, I've had the privilege of working with great folks in building projects like Art Prize and Start Garden that at their essence are frameworks encouraging people to start things. And the best bit about it is constantly being surprised by the creativity and unique visions of the diverse individuals that partner with us. It's from these unique visions, thousands of them, that amazing things happen over time. You can see this dynamic very clearly in the history of the state of Michigan. In the earliest days of the 20th century, Southeast Michigan in particular was a hotbed of mobility innovation, with thousands of individuals mucking around with various parts that would eventually become the automobile. And the best part, and the reason you knew it was going to go somewhere, is that most respectable people seem to have considered these tinkerers total goofballs. A captain of Michigan industry at the time is claimed to have said, "The horse is here to stay, but the automobile is a novelty, a fad," in an effort to convince Henry Ford's lawyer to avoid investing in Ford's new automobile company. Obviously, we know that he was wrong, but over time, the chaos of thousands of experiments evolved into the dominant big three that we know today. So this is why we need you to start things. I realize it's somewhat countercultural. The success that came out of that chaos over 100 years ago built incredible prosperity in this state, but also a culture where our mindset subtly shifted from what can I do or what can I start to where can I work. But I think it's time for us to start embracing the chaos again, even though it's ambiguous and uncomfortable sometimes when you're trying something new. I just personally started a new project and continue to swing wildly back and forth in my internal dialogue from this is awesome to this is horrible and terrifying. And failure is an inevitable part of the process as you try and experiment because there truly are no surefire things. As long as we set up attempts and experiments that we can survive everything blowing up, every experience becomes an opportunity to learn. The things we try will look wildly different. They could be a special project or a prototype for an employer because you see an opportunity to serve customers better. It could be a new model of a school, or starting a whole business, or joining a team of people starting a business. You all have amazing resources available to you to turn to. Everything you've learned over your years here at Ferris, the relationships you have built with faculty and your fellow students, and the relationships you have with friends and family that are so evident by the crowds here today. So that's the simple thought I have for you as you celebrate today and the entrance into another stage of life and learning. All of you have amazing abilities and ideas. What can each of us start, and how can we help each other along the way? Because it's through these small starts and individual visions that big world-changing things evolve. So again, congratulations to all of you on this accomplishment, and thank you so much to the Ferris State University Board of Trustees for this great honor. I'm going to keep starting things, and I'm excited to see the amazing things that you will get started and support each other in that work. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. DeVos. It is a true honor to stand before you, the class of 2012. Today is a wonderful opportunity for you to reflect on your accomplishments here at Ferris State University. As such, you need to know that your success is built upon the collective efforts of so many people who care about you and who take great pride in your growth and development. I want to pause for a moment so we can express our thanks to them. I begin with our faculty, who have served as your teachers, advisors, guides, and mentors. We are truly fortunate to have a faculty who are dedicated to teaching and who care deeply about students. I would ask that our faculty rise so that we can express our thanks to them. Faculty? I also want to thank our staff, who each contribute in their way for you, our students. In doing so, I would note the beautiful decorations here today and their many contributions to today's ceremony. We are fortunate to have a beautiful commencement program which provides information on our university, its programs, and today's ceremony. I extend special thanks to the students in our university printing program for this wonderful keepsake. Now to the special guests with us today. First, I want to recognize your parents. They have planned and sacrificed to help you reach this pinnacle of achievement. Parents, please stand. I'd be willing to guess that there are also proud grandparents. Would our grandparents also stand? For some graduates, there are spouses or significant others who have stood by them in both good and tough times and have supported you working toward this day. Would you please stand? Graduates, some of you also have children who have had to share their mom or dad with books, studying, and homework assignment. I'd ask the children of our graduates to stand. Children, please stand. Finally, we have many friends and other relatives of our graduates here today. Please stand so we can thank you for being here and celebrating with us. Graduates, in a few moments you'll be crossing this stage. A few helpful reminders. As you celebrate this achievement, take time to thank those who have worked, helped, and supported you. Their sacrifice and love have helped create this moment for you. Second, a practical but useful reminder. We're going to take your picture as you receive your degree. Don't forget to pause as I shake your hand and smile. There is something truly magical about what we witness here today. Those of us fortunate enough to have the opportunity to work with students at our university know it and feel it. In the daily experience of college, we don't often have the opportunity to step back and to see what our students have become. Today provides that opportunity as we pause, reflect, and celebrate the truly life-changing difference education can make. Education is about knowledge and about people and about life. Education is a calling, something that must be experienced to be appreciated. It is also the story of personal achievement and how talent, hard work, dedication, and sacrifice can create remarkable opportunities. Each of our graduates here today has a story, a special story. I wish that I could tell you each one, as each is very special and meaningful. However, I'd like to share one story that demonstrates how courage, dedication, and the loving support of others can help one succeed in the face of adversity and challenge. This young man began his studies in the professional golf management program in 2006. On December 27, 2007, his life turned upside down when he was involved in a life-altering snowmobile accident. He found himself on the ground suffering from a broken shoulder blade, shattered collarbone, arterial damage to his left arm, broken ribs, facial damage, and fractured vertebrae. The next 3 months were spent in intensive care in Petoskey, then Spectrum Hospital in Grand Rapids, and finally rehabilitation at Mary Free Bed in Grand Rapids. Here he learned to cope with his new life, as his spinal cord injuries left him unable to feel sensation below his chest. His parents renovated their home in Bay Mills to accommodate him, converting their garage into a bedroom and his former bedroom into a handicap-accessible bathroom. Throughout this period, his goal was always to return to school, which he did for fall semester 2008. Unable to continue in professional golf management, he transferred to marketing. He achieved his first goal, graduating with his marketing degree in May 2010. However, he wanted to continue his schooling and enrolled in the online MBA while working summers at the Bay Mills Golf Course. Today, he graduates with his MBA and, I believe, a 4.0 grade point average. His hope is to combine his love of golf with his marketing and business skills at the Bay Mills Golf Course. His approach is inspiring us to all. As he explains it, I always think about what I can do, not what I can't do. In graduating, he thanks his mother, who has provided much of his care, his brother, who helped provide support here in Big Rapids, and his father, who renovated their home to accommodate him. I am honored to present to you a person who personifies not just coping with, but triumphing over life's challenges. Please join me in recognizing Michael Cole. I would also ask that Michael's family rise so we could recognize them. Graduates, on behalf of our university, I wish you great success, meaning, and fulfillment. As each of you sets out on the next phase of your life and career, you will face times of challenge, heartbreak, and disappointment. In those times when you might consider giving up, I'd encourage you to remember the example of Michael Cole and of his family. With loving support and indefatigable determination, one can indeed succeed. Congratulations and best wishes, class of 2012.
We now take great pride in recognizing the graduates of the Ferris State University class of 2012. In the interest of time and maintaining the integrity of the ceremony, we ask that the families and friends of the graduates remain at their seats for the complete ceremony. The university has contracted with a professional photographer to take a picture of each graduate receives a diploma. Following the ceremony, we invite the family and friends to take pictures in front of the stage. For safety purposes, the platform will be closed. Provost Fritz Erickson and the academic deans will assist President Eisler as he confers the appropriate degrees and certificates on the Ferris State University class of 2012.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees in the College of Business please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean David M. Nichol will present the master's degree candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business, I'm honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degree of Master of Business Administration and Master of Science in Information Systems Management. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the master's degree as they apply to you individually with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, master's graduates, College of Business.
Graduates, please come forward as directed by the ushers. William Tokar III. Amy J. Crone. Alyssa R. Witucky. Jeffrey Michael Graves. Henry Fields. Thomas Rex Holmes. Matthew Allen Foose. William L. Pfeiffer. Matthew John Cortis. Jason H. Otting. Michael J. Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates, the master's graduates of the College of Business.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate and associate degrees and certificates in the College of Business please rise? Will their families also rise? Dean David M. Nichol will present the candidates.
On behalf of the College of Business, I am honored and privileged to present to you these candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Science, Associate in Applied Science, and certificates. They are hereby certified by the faculty for their degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon each of you the bachelor and associate degrees and certificates as they apply to you individually, for the rights, privileges, and responsibilities therein. Congratulations, College of Business graduates.
Families may be seated. Graduates may be seated except for the first row. Please come forward as directed by the ushers. Crystal Marie Ledoux. Christopher Richard Kucharski. Shane Mitchell Swanson. Garrett R. Simmons. Ashley Nicole Sudney. Alexandria Catherine Graham. Michael Nicholas Shore. Derek Robert Prussia. Scott Alexandrowitz. Tyler Joseph Ross. Eric Michael Sawicki. Renee Josephine Dubois. Paula Sue Witherspoon. Jason Thomas Downing. Tyler Allen Gansley. Marcus Dean Brayman. David Richard Seeger. Dominique W. Mayen. Ryan Anthony Tubbs. Ryan A. Rehill. Kelsey Marie Keela. Corey Allen Schnell. Valerie Dean Abge. Cassandra Ray Hoffman. Alicia Cineros. Cassandra Ray Dries. Patrick James Solers. Lydia Rose Ellison. Alexander Anthony Haller. Seth Andrew Farnsworth. Patty Joe McCormick. Catherine Lynn Price. Stephanie L. Crapo. Heath Alex Van Single. Catherine Ann Bell. Stacy Marie Harper. Tony Lynn Newman. Tricia Marie Principe. Ann Elizabeth Sutton. Caitlin Michelle Dupont. Kendall Renee Bauman. Sarah Jean Todd. Andrea Faye Grote. Brian Barrett. Michael Brandon Gerardo. Cameron Michael Hartman. Luke Michael Berger. Austin Hull. Miranda Sue Walsh. Adam Walter Gruber. Stephanie Michelle Thurston. Frank Charles Witucky. Amanda Lee Lorenz. Justin Allen Lorenz. George Anthony Kodwa. Michael A. Sutherby. Samuel Edward Leonard. Nicholas Allen Lockneat. James Herbert Jostin. Stephanie Adele DeYoung. Robert Andrew Gervais. Leslie Elizabeth Parker. Blair Isabel McCarty. Kyle Monet Foster. Andrew Peter Buckholz. Kristen Ruth Jones. Jamie Ray Frears. Heather Lynn Ramaker. Craig Robert Cholazinski. Michael J. Lindbach, Jr. Jessica Megan Atterbury. Catherine Murphy Sands. Timothy Joseph Fritch. Matthew Ray Rubick. Aaron James Spruitt. Samantha Jean Martin. Lynn Ann Overmeyer. Gabriel Afton. Kelly Lynn Saxton. Tara Alicia Jerlewski. Chad Allen Williams. Braden James Fannin. Jennifer Rose Spitzley. Tiffany Ann Alfaro. Roger Allen Gason. Scott Douglas Medlin. Troy A. Voss. Jacob R. Meacham. Jordan Marie Barnes. Amber Marie Hunter. Jenny L. Omnis. Matthew C. Irk. Courtney Jamar Tipton. Manir Ibrahim Bahaway. Jordan Robert Liabanow. Paige Elizabeth Tuggle. Stephen James Roberts. Samuel Kwok. Jessica Lynn Clark. Daniel T. Beadle. Justin James Fletcher Hermes. Jeffrey Simon Powie. Adam Donald Barth. Abigail Jean Orschel. Natalie Ann Diorio. Mary Elizabeth Coleman. Amy Nicole Berger. Ellery Ann Daniels. Rebecca Ashley Berlin. Dana M. Puig. Nicholas William Jameson. Richard O'Rourke Templeton. Ryan T. Tatu. David Theodore Newman. Caitlin D. Becken. Michael James Simpson. Allison Lee Van Dort. Clayton Raymond Nash. Garnod Natangado. Rhoda Nyanglu. Andrew M. Shaw. Melissa A. Petoskey. Christina Marie Adamczyk. Kirsten Marie Pachakowski. Judith Ann Howard. Keith W. Edwards. Joshua Allen Raymond. Eric Kenneth Simon. Daniel J. Peterson. Chad Allen Billins. Taylor L. Nelson. Michael Brian Trebish. Aaron Robert Schmidt. Jordan Alexander Johnston. Thomas Maurice Hill. Derek Joseph Graham. Megan M. Sanoa. Anthony Stephen Alt. Autumn Lee Silvers. Erica Lorraine Drayton. Jennifer A. Snellenberger. Robert Joseph Perleski. Melissa M. Hutchings. Lisa Marie DeLuca. Catherine Lee Schwartz. Janice K. McDonald. Charles Robert Calhoun. Anita Elizabeth Kern. Patrick Robert Bohack. Michael John McFarland. Stephen Thomas Cotter. Alexander Ryan Zoli. Brendan James Blomfield. Randy David Pfeiffer. Aristotle Payava Lopes. Joseph C. Sharkey. Andrew Nelson Hasenick. Chet Nyhard. Christopher Daniel McCullum. Ashley Denise Moncrief. Sylvia Marie Moore. Tiara Michelle Adams. Brittany Virginia Curry. Dante J. Molden. Luam Tiwalde Araya. Tyler Kelly DeCare. Jameen A. Benjamin. Is it Jamin? Jamin A. Bishop. Jamie L. Larson. Elena Hope Sipsick. Kristen L. Dekovich. Sarah Elizabeth Heiss. Christopher Michael Silvetti. Danielle Catherine Bowman. Haley M. Sparks. Lindsay Aaron Tome. Lindsay Danielle Parker. Amanda Elizabeth Garetz. Emily May Bartek. Allison Liwa Anani Bennett. Brian Patrick Callahan. Jordan Scott Brigg. Eric M. Jarvie. Devin J. Carr. Ethan Tyler Miles. Derek Richard Childs. Joshua David Laramie. Kyle Lewis Fargo. Pablo Damian Farias. Wardell A. Finney. Nancy Ida Turner. Amari Dequan Seals. Nicholas John Marcus. Carol Angela Fletcher. Andrew Lee Phelan. Eric Dustin Eastling. Samantha Willow Crosby. Matthew Brian Lane. Maxwell V. Griffith. Jared Allen Lucas. Nathan Henry Hannon. Jonna Hycoop. Miles A. Prendergast. Stephanie Christine Demarest. Jenna Ann Greenman. Chelsea Sequoia Bryan. Hannah Rosa Elena Hackbart. Marcy Lee Grisham. Amy Lynn Bowman. Candace Elizabeth Bulmer. Roger Ryan Rappin. Tara Danielle Freet. Clark Preston Manning. Keely Marie Proctor. Sarah Elizabeth Steiner. Jessica Ann Mazzuccella. Taylor Marie Doty. Jillian Beth Erickson. Ross James Johnson. Robin Lee Schultz. Stephen Scott Oberlawyer. Misty Nicole Jones. Anna Catherine Krupp. Mitchell D. Kopchek. Alexander J. Balon. Gavin Ross Guernsey. Kyle Hans Ottenhoff. Katie Elizabeth Zibachowski. Erica Ann Childs. Michael Scott Hall. Courtney Elise DeBoer. Mindy Sue Ashby. Asacia Mary Lou Freeman. Andrew E. Bear. Courtney Theodora Stratt. Brianna Lynn Poole. Stephanie R. Buchanan. Terry Joe Ward II. William Francis Tamburello. Weston John Grover. Carl Mitchell Kaczmarski. Frederick John Gewirtz. Elise Ariel Hendricks. Elizabeth Buckholtz. Kayla Danielle Beaudry. Jessica Suzanne Rando. Alexis M. Garcia Jurado Garibay. Heather Ray Hodges. Brittany Renee Neff. Kristen Danielle Shoemate. Jessica Lynn Netterhood. Brandy Ray Kashuba. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the College of Business.
Will all of our graduates please stand? There is a long-standing tradition at commencement ceremonies in which the graduates move their tassels from the right side to the left side of their caps. I invite all graduates of the May class of 2012 to flip their tassels at this time. Congratulations and best wishes to each of you. You may be seated.
Jeremy Mishler, Director of Alumni Relations, will bring you greetings from the Ferris State Alumni Association.
It is now my great privilege to salute all of you for the first time as alumni of Ferris State University. From this day, you will face many new possibilities, probabilities, and challenges. And we will now be depending on you to do your part to strengthen the economies of our world and to build our communities. And it is now, more than ever, that we will be counting on you to advocate to your family, neighbors, and colleagues the continuing opportunity of Ferris State. We are looking forward to your return to campus as our advisors, to be our guest speakers, and to share with us your successes so that your stories will inspire and support future generations that have the ability to fulfill their dreams here and one day stand at your side. Celebrate this great day. We look forward to hearing from you soon. But remember, you are and always will be a Bulldog.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of Ferris Fidelity. You may join Rachel Schumann in singing our alma mater. The words are located in your program.
As constant as the northern star, our faith we pledge to thee. Our word, our bond, our oath, our trust to you, fidelity. From the promise of the crimson dawn to sunset's mellow gold, thy spirit shall prevail. We pledge allegiance as of old. Ferris
standing for the formal closing of the commencement ceremony. Thank you for sharing this special day with us. I don't know.